You know, in recent times, Mario has received quite a lot of hate. It's become fairly popular to pick apart seemingly family-friendly games for a dark twist on them. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a little fun poking at a series, but sometimes it gets a little one-sided. So today I'm going to be talking about something good from the Mario series, Princess Peach. Princess Peach is one of the oldest damsels in distress gaming has, and has received quite a lot of criticism from it. From comics joking about the frequency of her kidnappings, theories about it being some sort of weird foreplay situation, and even accusations of contributing to some sort of patriarchal conspiracy, she has seriously been the target of some major hate. And the odd thing is, Princess Peach is probably one of the best examples of a damsel in distress done right in gaming. Before I can really talk about why she's a good character, though, I need to talk about why being a damsel in distress does not automatically make her a bad character. It's seriously dangerous to say that you disagree with Anita Sarkeesian on the internet, but disagree with her, I do. The damsel in distress trope is not an inherently sexist trope, nor does it inherently hurt women. Now, I have heard some people argue that she didn't mean that the trope itself is bad and that she's talking about broader trends, but here is a word-for-word paragraph from the third Damsel in Distress video as hosted on the Feminist Frequency site. More often than not, the ironic humor is just an excuse used by developers as a way to have their cake and eat it too, so to speak. They want to use the trope, but not be held accountable for the inherent negative gender implications that come with it. This is as universal a condemnation as you can make. She is literally saying that the trope is so harmful that it cannot even be used in the form of parody or satire because the negative stereotypes are inherent to the trope. In fact, I recall during her interview with Colbert, when he asked who should rescue the princess, her response was that the princess should rescue herself.
I'm saving the princess. Am I supposed to let the princess die? Is that what you want? That's kind of harsh. That's kind of hostile.
Well, maybe the princess shouldn't be a damsel and she could save herself.
Far be it from me to be hypocritical. I'm currently working on a game about a princess who tries to rescue herself. So that itself isn't a bad idea, but princesses should rescue themselves? Should? Okay, to understand what is wrong with this, let me reframe the statement. I'm going to say this in a fake voice so the line won't be taken out of context as a representation of me. You got raped? Well, you should have had some pepper spray on you. Attacking a woman for not being able to defend herself is called victim blaming, and Anita, you are doing exactly that when you condemn a woman for not being able to personally take down a 10-foot-tall, fire-breathing turtle dragon in hand-to-hand combat. So, let's say Princess Peach is kidnapped and cannot fight off Bowser because he's larger than her, has a shell made out of spikes, and can breathe freaking fire. She's tossed in her cell, and now she has the opportunity to make an attempt at escaping. Should she? Well, I looked up for reference what you are supposed to do in the case of a hostage situation, and I found a statement from actual hostage negotiator Wallace Sines. Short version, remain calm, be observant, speak only when spoken to, tell the hostage taker if you need vital medications, don't try to escape or be a hero, and if the police show up, hit the ground. Princess Peach is in a hostage situation. There's no doubt about that, and she is relatively unharmed when rescued, so while her conditions may not have been as plush as her room in her own castle, she is at least not in physical danger. With Mario and Luigi on their way to save her, the best course of action Princess Peach can take is to stay put and avoid putting herself into any unnecessary danger. Now, arguably, she would only really know help is on the way in the games past the first one, but I think we can cut her a little bit of slack for not wanting to risk Bowser turning her into a stone block like he did with most of the Toads. So, what actually does make Peach a good character? Well, for one thing, she isn't just a prize to be won. Don't believe me? Well, go play multiplayer Mario games and defeat Bowser as Luigi. Go ahead, see what happens. Yeah, she doesn't care about Luigi in a romantic sense. She still goes off with Mario even when Luigi wins the game, and this is true pretty much all of the games since Luigi became a real character rather than a palette swap. She's not just throwing herself at whoever happens to reach her first. She actually likes Mario specifically. And she isn't even just a prize to be won for Mario either. She likes him regardless of if he rescues her or if his brother is the one that saves her. And look at their relationship. If she was just Mario's prize, why does Mario live out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, after you save a princess 2 or 8 times, you'd think she could probably pull a few strings and set you up with a nice VIP room in the castle. But living together just isn't where they want to be in their relationship yet. And yeah, they actually have a relationship. None of this, oh, you saved me, let's go get married next Tuesday crap. They're actually taking their time to build a real relationship. They spend time together, whether it be just inviting him over to taste the cake that she made, or attending royal affairs together, or even just playing some party games together. They actually put more into their relationship than just, oh, he rescued me, I guess I'm his now. The fact that Mario rescues her seems to be almost completely incidental to the relationship. I'm sure she certainly appreciates that he's willing to come to her rescue, but it's clearly not the central basis of their relationship. And that is what makes her a good character. She doesn't just belong to the guy who rescues her. Her hand in marriage isn't just some prize to be won and distributed upon her safe return. Going out with Mario was her choice, and how far that relationship goes is also her choice. And that's how damsels in distress should be handled. Being a strong character isn't about kicking the most ass. It's not about physical strength. It's about strength of character. And I believe Princess Peach has plenty of that.